Nah, I haven't started it yet.
Oh man. Oh. Can we leave game? What the fuck are we playing? If we're playing like 90s, I'm closing out. What? I'd be fine with that. These guys. Yeah, no, we need to close the app. Looks like Kobe. Slasher. Last cleaning finisher. Yeah, this is gonna be a cheeks kind of game. No one's gonna be scoring. We can't score in the paint because they have heavy defense. So that means their intimidator is gonna be off the charts. Why are we playing with Pro 1? Or whatever the hell that means. Yeah, like that's on main. I was like, why are we playing with like low level plebs? He's a lockdown though. I'm gonna have to abuse this mid range. Intimidator, baby. I'm saying. Yeah, I'm about ready too. I don't like this team. Alright, drive at him. Like, yo! Heck, not goaltend there though. That's sauce. I absolutely sold that too. Yep. That's just not who I passed it to though. Yeah, fuck this team. You said the Call of Duty Alpha's out already? The fuck? Was it a campaign or some shit? Run up the whole life and run it back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety, you boys ain't shake play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I yeah, I already have it. Like coming. Pre-ordered.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel.
She asked me today. I was like, yeah, I pre-ordered it. She's like, how'd you get it? I'm like, I have a friend that sent me a code. She's like, she's full of shit. I was like, okay, dude. Then why'd you ask me if I pre-ordered it? Like, yeah, okay.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
that's funny as a bitch. Dude, that shit's gonna be sold out for like till like March. Well, not with Rona. They can't have that many people. With Rona? Causes major manufacturing issues. You can't have that many people in the office. Joining your neighborhood.
At the 25-yard line.
That's what I would think, but like the shortages of things.
That last run, they'll try again 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I know that.
Mayfield to throw it. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
It goes without saying,
yeah, I got the digital one. I was like, I asked for the thing, but the guy only had the code for the digital one, so I got the digital one. I don't really care.
And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Makes the score Colts 7, Browns nothing.
Yeah, I have most of my games at the PlayStation Store, so it doesn't matter. I'm not really bugged by it.
Shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this one will not be handled.
Who the fuck watches DVDs? They be capping. They're just trying to find a reason to complain. It's all the Xbox people like, you know, the Xbox could be better because we have a disc drive. Okay.
The Browns drive about to get started. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he will lose yardage here back at the
fuck the Xbox. Fuck the software. I cannot do that software.
2nd and 12.
A loss of 2.
Nice play right there to stop him.
I don't. I never had an Xbox, but then again, I have Nintendo. I'm more Nintendo than I am Microsoft.
So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in.
Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. It's the sack.
Not on Xbox and PlayStation.
Comes up with it. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Well,
so not a good start for this
why?
quarterback, already trailing in this first half, and that's going to make things worse.
Well, back in my day,
the hacking is easier. Like, it's when you play with computer players, but like I don't really care if I'm playing with computer players on the PS5. So it's like it's getting to the point. It's getting to the point where my system's going to be running at the same speed as their PC. And I'd rather a controller over a keyboard and mouse because I'm just like crippled when it comes to keyboard and mouse.
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
People probably scoured the entire.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal,
you did
it down to 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Darren Lee picks it, and the return here will go to the 31-yard line
by the Colts.
So that is. Interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but Yeah, let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 8 yards there. First down, Indianapolis.
First down, Colts.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster. It all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, we might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
On 2nd and 9, Brissett. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Short yardage, Brissett. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Rosa's kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot
17
off the field.
No.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his guys are
because this guy was not moving.
at the 34-yard line. How about the big boys snagging?
This guy's like a Shaquille O'Neal build, dude. You see this shit? Oh man, I just passed it to Shaq. Fuck.
In high school, they didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action now, Brissett. That's into the hands of Pascal. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The end result, 21 yards.
And the goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Dude, they made all identical builds. Oh, you've got me fucked up. It's whatever, like 2 of them look like the player they play as. This is their play style.
That's probably bringing back nightmares of last week, isn't it?
No doubt about it. Right now, I'm looking over at the coaching staff, and I'm seeing the wheels
Me?
turning
What
in
the
their
fuck?
heads, and you know what is happening? They're remembering how they
Shaquille
started the
O'Neal.
season in camp, even in the offseason where they emphasize ball security, and they're wondering why the message isn't sinking in.
And now here is another interception.
Guy really be looking like Shaq. That's funny as shit.
That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head,
These guys. How the fuck am I called? I'm convinced there must be a badge for this shit.
He understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen.
Not stroking
Not
that.
just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss.
Yo.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yo, that guy
That's a
sucks.
loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Brissett.
That's what I'm saying. I'm convinced there's a badge for that shit.
He got popped as he was throwing it.
They certainly had good
Whole ass
starting
team be called
position on
myself.
that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing
They pull that
end
shit.
to excellent field
Oh.
position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception.
Eat that, Shaq.
A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Beckett, there's a minute and 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Guess how many interceptions I've thrown?
Line of
5.
scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st
Holy
and
shit.
10.
I can't tell yet. He's doing a good job so far on defense, obviously, but I don't know how much of it is just. One of them completely wasn't my fault. 2 of them, he dropped back with his defensive tackle, and I wasn't expecting it. One of them, it was I got through it just too late, and I don't even remember what happened on the last one. But he hasn't done shit on offense, but on defense he's been good.
That was a good time out. I was about to throw that bitch out of him.
Mayfield again. This pass complete to Higgins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
I cannot get around that guy. It's not matter that I have one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11.
I swear to God.
Now from Colts
How he's trying to play
territory,
like.
here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
This whole team is just a team full of NBA
Going to the air again.
lookalikes.
Mayfield. Incomplete.
Mayfield's pass incomplete.
That's not me.
For Rashard Higgins. It leads to 2nd and 10.
I could be chilling in the lane for a whole ass like
So after the incompletion
8
on
8
now
hours,
2nd and 10.
and they'd be like, "Yeah, you're good."
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up
Ass
by
that
Kenny
bitch.
Moore. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Just
Partner,
gave
what we
Shaq
just saw,
thick.
that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession.
6.
As we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. So not much time to speak of.
Honestly, though, I think I'm gonna win. I'm serious.
Fielded a couple yards in.
It's 24 to nothing. I think I'm gonna win.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone
I think
gets him 3 more.
like I'm not trying to sound sarcastic. I think I just gotta stop throwing his team the ball and I'll be fine. He picked off a screen pass.
About to get started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. We know, but let me finish. Okay, you're down 3 scores.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Offensively, nothing on the scoreboard.
I just said 24-0.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Yo, what the fuck? I hate how that shit just tips.
First down, Mayfield.
Like, ah, fuck that shit.
Open man is Higgins. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Thank you for that cheese.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the return this time will go.
That's number 12. That's supposed to be on him.
The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks
Send that.
thrown in this game.
How the fuck I get cold off that shit?
6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw
Explain that shit to me.
he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game.
He bought that.
Doesn't mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks.
They passed that bitch.
On 2nd down, Brissett again.
Dunk that shit.
And he's taken down.
Send it back to the boy.
Oh my God. It was Miles Garrett that time who got in there and brought him down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick.
Oh shit, Shaq.
One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really
There you go, boys. Fast break. Use it. Attaboy. Good 3-man weave right there.
On 3rd down, Brissett looking deep for Hilton.
So that's Shaquille O'Neal.
Inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
This is Williams looking like the Denver Nuggets version.
And this offense continues to pour it on. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I did practice sessions,
Perfect.
I'd hear 9
buddy.
from the receivers. That meant fly route.
Me out this lane though.
Look at
Let me hit that J. Hit that J.
I
don't get blocked. I hope.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
5-yard line.
Flip. Oh, fuck.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that
Oh, you just were running all around.
being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
I still don't understand why I've been cold this whole damn game. I had 1 turnover and then it said, "You're cold." Now I have 4. I'm cold. What the fuck is this shit?
From the gun,
Never.
And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball.
Like, I cannot do this shit. Like, why am I cold?
Bring people to life, make them move
That's
a
just
little bit
figures.
quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Colts come to the line.
Why the fuck
their next drive.
does this bitch just start texting me after 4 years? I should have. That's...
They go play action with Brissett.
Yeah, this bitch from middle school.
He's got Burton here.
I was hoeing out in like 8th grade though. So like,
following a pickup of
duh.
4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
Name a resident to the streets.
Get a good head of steam going.
That shit fun as hell though. I can give a damn. Perks of being an athlete.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brissett.
Oh, hell yeah, here we go.
Gets to him that time, and he's
Barbecue chicken, right here.
And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
That guy's
like
blocking
vintage,
ass.
old school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of
Oh, shoot.
team.
Damn.
They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach.
Oh my God.
Stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman.
Pass that bitch right here.
But you're stuck with and he's miles away.
I can't. I have no words.
He's going to look deep down the field and unable to connect. Incomplete.
Oh, wrong button. Like, damn. How the fuck am I pressing the wrong button? There's only 4 buttons on this controller.
Excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started.
That should be confusing me. I'll be like, there's 4 buttons on the controller.
No penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
I get that one more than the wrong button one.
And the Browns will take over.
Or when she like absolutely like books it out of bounds, like straight down the base. That one. She does that like once or twice, at least a night. Good block.
The Browns drive about to get started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put
having the
together
shittiest
a nice
game.
sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is
Oh, that's carrying the team.
because once they threw the interception and finished
Oh, here
up
we
the
go.
drive,
Money, money, money. Throw that bitch.
well, you know, we had a good one going.
Oh,
Finish things
I
off.
went for the alley-oop. I didn't want that shit.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd
That should be
down.
pissing me off. I literally pressed double triangle and he passed to me.
Mayfield down.
And it pressed triangle again.
That'll be
That shit.
incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that
What is
one
with
in.
Shaq and these handles?
Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well.
Fuck out of here with that shit. I wasn't watching. I was watching this corner, dude.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big one there on third down.
I really tried to pass that one to you, but it worked out. You can have that. I'm not giving up the layup. I'm not sorry.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
That's so annoying.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Like they're dribbling into a double team. Like I can't. It's time. It is time for big guard. How am I cold for that bullshit? Like out of everybody, I'm cold for that. Stop dribbling into that shit. That's 5 straight. What?
Oh my
And now here is another interception.
Another interception.
And a short return to the 6-yard line.
Get that fucking shit out of here.
4 interceptions.
Don't shoot my
I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
Oh,
a lot of reason to get voted into the Pro
big
Bowl.
guard
When
time.
you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got
It's big
4.
guard time.
Send
So,
me to the Pro Bowl, guys.
that's an assist.
What a game we've experienced watching this one.
What the fuck I said, bitch. It's big guard time. I'll leave Blue well.
A first down throw for Brissett. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the
That's
football
gonna cost
for
us.
first down.
Indianapolis.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Well, that bitch to the big. And one, baby. Let's get it.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense.
My guy's just been cold half the damn game.
Someone has to take responsibility.
No apparent reason either. It's just
try
like,
and get him settled.
today I feel a little chilly.
Following the interception,
Back in this
Mayfield.
match.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Now the Browns will use the first.
Yo, that shit weak as fuck.
As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Hell yeah. That's better you're counting. Let's go. Other than a goddamn turnover. You're just like making me cold for a whole game. Like that shit's funny. Oh, fucking get blocked.
So 17 seconds now.
Big guard time.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion.
Oh, what the fuck, boys? We got 3 seconds for this
They're still
bullshit.
not in field goal range yet, so they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover.
Yo, right here.
Flush to his
Oh.
right. And that'll be
Oh, man.
incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Thrown away and incomplete.
You are
Brings up
ho.
third down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Alright, post up. Can we just send that bitch, please?
Flushed
I
out
swear to
right.
God. I read that shit.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
I have fucking like
Intended
12
for Rashard Higgins. Xavier Rhodes on the
It's 5
coverage.
turnovers.
And likely certainly time for one final
I've been
play
chilling
here in
open
the
wide
half,
as
so
hell.
they will go for it on 4th down.
Seems like they just have the number on. As soon as I grab the ball and hold it, they just fuck the shit.
And he's got this down to the 35. So
Come on,
we're
Shaq.
to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where
stay on
our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report.
That is a 4-on-1, boys.
Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football.
Cheese it. We're gonna cheese it.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
That bitch better have bailout.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They had a big first
Yes.
half. Now they have a chance to add
on.
to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always
0.8
asks about
seconds.
halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran
Hell
offense
no.
in the first half, I think they were very calm,
That shit.
congratulatory. But also what they were saying is, don't expect them to be the same on
Funny.
defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to
Run
go.
that. Oh, yeah.
In the first half, he
Big
was
guard.
held in check on the ground, but despite
Assist.
that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's got his man Hilton. And out across midfield down to the 45.
A gain of 27 on the
A
play.
pickup of 27. And they pick up the first
Oh,
down
you
in
should
the
let him
process.
shoot that shit.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line.
A lot of questions. This game.
Here's a throw right side taken in by
Not spamming
his tight end.
timeout.
And he goes down, but not
Nice.
before getting this inside the 25.
Not trying to get him over and back.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Coming in.
First down.
I got you. Literally what I was doing. I was waiting for him to run at me.
He didn't seem in a rush.
I know, this is stupid as fuck for that. I was like, at least 2 of them were gonna come, but all 3 of them said.
Movements there, right? No
There we
up-tempo
go.
at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as
Yo.
surprised as the bench was.
Come on. No.
From the gun, here's Brissett. He's got it to Hilton. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
T.Y. Hilton.
2-on-1.
Gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Big guard. I don't even have break starter. I just be sending these passes.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brissett. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball.
Don't double into, don't, no.
So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Eat that.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Brissett again. He completes this one to Mack. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up the 4th down. Fourth down, Brissett. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. So give him the first down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4. And the decision
Why is my
to go
controller
for it
trying to die,
pays
like,
off.
right now?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
We needed that rebound.
Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Hold the ball. Slow the clock. Slow the clock. I'm gonna get it slow. And foul.
At the 9-yard line.
That was just ideal for them.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal?
Oh, shh.
Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Touchdown.
Paris Campbell.
I really want them not to shoot.
And this
Good.
offense is running away
My
with
bonus not to.
I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score. You should never do that in the NFL. I've seen big leads blown and teams that looked like they had a victory, all of a sudden we're going home with a loss.
And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
Give me that shit. Oh, you're a hoe. Hold that shit. Oh my god.
They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter
Boys,
three, and we'll
let them foul you.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams
Just throw that bitch to me and wait for him to foul me. I'll make both these bitches.
These are the sequence of
I'm
plays
missing
we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play.
Mamba mode for me, dude. I was like, damn.
Lost the football.
Thank you.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot
What
of
the
yardage,
fuck?
But I think the
It's a
good
full
news
bar.
is able to retain possession.
Oh,
that was
ass.
big for them.
The good news, they kept the
Oh,
ball.
you got me
Bad
fucked
news,
up
it's
for that.
third and long.
Oh, shit. Like, where's my guards? They're running forward instead of standing on the baseline. I can't. I'm staying on Lou Williams. Fuck that shit. No fucking way. That guy's first point of the damn game, and he just won the game with that shit.
To throw, Mayfield.
He had 3 guys on him, and he passed it.
Leave it for Hunt, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40. Tackled there.
That's just frustrating.
Run there, good for 16 in the
It's
first.
probably the worst game of 2.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This
I
offense,
think I might be done just because I'm playing like shit right now.
but a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Mayfield completes it to Higgins, and he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. He's good. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down. Defensively, you've got the nice lead here in the 4th quarter. You're saying, if they want to get a run of a little over 10 yards, that's okay.
I hear what you're doing there, and I think you're onto something. They've loosened up on defense, so don't get fooled by the nice runs you're getting now. You've got to get bigger plays, possibly think about throwing the football a bit more here.
A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. On the delay, here's Hunt. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
Point it right. 6 man. Check curls. Right there.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And it's complete. Hooper. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it. 1st and goal.
Watch the slant. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Ain't no such thing as a look.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Brissett on 1st down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
They'll run the screen with Mack. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down. So from the 36 now.
Yo, this bitch funny as hell. She said I dated this one guy for 2 years and broke up with him and then dated some other guy, but he broke up with me after some party, so now I'm dating his best friend. That shit funny as a bitch. Holy fuck. I don't know. She's like in my Instagram DMs, like out of nowhere.
Come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do.
Not talked to this bitch in 4 years, and she's in my Instagram DMs. That shit is so sketch. And she's talking about how she has a boyfriend right now, and she's texting me in DMs like, what? And then she told me to come up to St. Louis because. Oh my god, she be holding out right now. I'm good. I'm supposed to be taking a break.
He had the 5 picks last week.
I'm trying to slow that shit down.
They've got the lead here in the 4th. And not only is he pleased, his entire team is. Because throwing those 5 interceptions affects everyone. That's extra work for your defense and not enough possessions for your offense. He's flipped that ratio around in this game.
Oh, what?
At the Browns 7-yard
It's big guard season, baby.
On 2nd down now. It's Mack, and the hole closes quickly here.
She
he
won.
can fight only to about the 4. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Right there, baby.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you.
Tell me why I'm a better fucking playmaker than half the guys in this game.
First down to help salt this one away. They'll go again here with Mack. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown.
Shots
they
up.
just add to their total.
Or my
They seemingly just
play
continue
shots
to
up.
score
My
at
shit's
will.
gonna
And
be fun, so.
as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will.
I can't wait till I get to use a play shot, not like have some stupid teammate use a play shot. It's like I'll be feeding that ball, and I can hit threes.
Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
We got fucking Twix.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
That's not my guy though. big ass 55s, my God.
The Browns drive about to get started.
No.
This one certainly has not gone according to script.
I
You
for
would have
sure
thought on
be
paper
taxed.
that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail
Got
big.
that lane.
After this,
Oh,
it
yeah.
figures to be a quiet trip home.
And this like small ass dude's guarding me.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Give me that shit.
At the 22-yard line.
They'll run again with Hunt.
I have a fucking barbecue chicken.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 16 yards, a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he stopped immediately there.
Nick Chubb.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Taken down by
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets.
Oh yeah, wide open.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The